Well, that's a really good question because there are a lot of people who would like to come and set up businesses in New Zealand and be entrepreneurs under this particular visa category. There are various parameters that you need to tick off before you will be selected and be granted an entrepreneur work visa, and which is where someone like myself, who is a licensed immigration advisor and also an entrepreneur who lives in New Zealand, can do a thorough assessment of your application or your candidature rather, and take a look to see whether we can progress it to the application stage. So your first step would be to reach out to us at AJB Global. We will gather some basic information, assess it, and then also do a detailed consultation and take you through those points to check and see whether you qualify to apply for an entrepreneur work visa. The processing time for an entrepreneur work visa could be between 8 to 12 months time, and it will also depend largely on how well your application has been compiled and presented to Immigration New Zealand for processing, which is where a team like AJV Global can be your real asset because we know how to do these things very professionally. We have one of the best teams in the world, which is promoting New Zealand as a destination. And on our team, we have 8 licensed immigration advisors, as well as a lot of ex-immigration officers of New Zealand. And together we will compile and present your case in such a way that you'll have a good, fast outcome on your application. But thumb rule, be prepared to wait for between 8 to 12 months of processing. The other important thing about processing the entrepreneur work visa, right now due to COVID, a lot of offshore branches of Immigration New Zealand are still shut down, but the entrepreneur work visa is actually processed onshore in New Zealand, which means there will not be any delay in processing your application.